San Jose city officials and its police and some other unions have come to terms over a dispute regarding the city's mandatory vaccine policy.
Amid warnings that dozens of police officers refusing the vaccine might resign or retire, the agreement comes just hours after the Friday deadline for compliance. KRON 4's Rob Flatibo has details now on the agreement. He's live for us now from San Jose. Good evening, Rob.
Good evening, Justine and Grant. Yeah, that's right. This new vaccine policy, the mandatory vaccination policy in San Jose, takes effect today. It applies to all city employees. But as you say, there have been some holdouts, mainly among police and firefighters. But now I'm told there is an agreement that satisfies the city's responsibility to provide critical services and the union's demands for what they say is a more balanced approach. Here's more. The union representing San Jose police and city officials burned the midnight oil early Friday to craft a deal that for now appears to avoid a scenario that might have seen dozens of officers resign or retire rather than get vaccinated against COVID-19. The deal grants about 140 officers, 80 firefighters, and a few dozen dispatchers who have refused the vaccine the option of submitting to a twice-weekly COVID-19 test in lieu of the vaccine. As the deadline for compliance arrived, the agreement gives officers and other city employees refusing the vaccine a one-week grace period before any disciplinary action is taken.
All of our employees have received their notice. That notice indicates that they will be subject to a discipline, which includes a week's suspension without pay if they are not vaccinated. And the sanctions will ratchet upward from there and may include termination.
This deal, which we've been advocating for all along, really tries to strike a balance. We've always encouraged our members to get vaccinated at the same time as respecting an individual's choice.
The testing will be done at employees' own time and expense. Workers who have had one dose of vaccine by October 1st will be given reasonable time to get that second shot. After December 31st, those not fully vaccinated will face further discipline. The deal prioritizes the ability to provide critical services without interruptions from exposures, says the mayor.
Our first responsibility to our community is to be able to be there when there's a 911 call, to provide emergency medical response or to provide police response. We've got to be mindful always of that basic mission.
Now, those opting for the testing will do so on their own time and at their own expense. Meanwhile, the city has received hundreds of applications for exemptions for medical or religious reasons. The city manager's office says that those are being handled on a case-by-case basis. Live in San Jose, Rob Flatibo, KRON 4 News.